Hello everyone, welcome. We are going to do some Korean skincare and I'm so excited because I am going to show you all about the Experience Kits. So these are little mini trial size bottles. Okay, one second here. Make sure we're working. Anybody here? Okay, perfect. These are little mini travel size trial bottles of the amazing skincare that I've been using that come in an Experience Kit right now for $139 Canadian or $100 American. But I want to show you how amazing they are and what's in it and how it's used. I have it just set up here right now, but I'm going to go through really quick. So this is the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. I'm going to show you what they all are, what they do. Then we have the gel, the Calming Balance Gel. And then we have the Vietnam Oil Mist. You guys have seen me use this before my makeup almost every day. Then we have our Boosty Boo. This is kind of our token ingredients in these two products. The Booster Serum Booster, the Boosty Boo. And then we have our Active Cream. So that is our water-based line. 95% of people, I would say, start with that line. And then the Experience Kit also comes in the RAD100 line. So that means the Radiance 100, it's an oil-based line. You get these three little products, and then you also get, let's see here, the Active Cleanup Powder and the Vietnam Oil Mist. So let me show you how this amazing combo works. So I love this because it's like trying everything without a huge investment. Hey, you guys, thanks for hopping on. Say hi. Tell me where you're tuning in from. So first of all, I just want to say that it does not come with your water or your oil-based cleanser. And apparently, I've tried giving out samples of that the snow cleanser, and it starts crystallizing, like it oxidizes when it hits air. So I guess they're trying to find proper bottles so that you don't receive an empty bottle. And then the oil was also an issue with the bottles. It seems that they were leaking. So we don't want that. So the first product you get is the Active Cleanup Powder. So I've had lots of ladies that have got the kit and get the Snow Enzyme Cleanser and the Pure Cell Oil. I've gone over the double cleansing, the Korean. They're huge. Like those bottles will last you months. And there's really, I don't know anybody that doesn't love those. So I feel like there's very little risk with just the face washes. And then we're going to jump into the Active Cleanup Powder that comes in the Experience Kit. This stuff is so cool. So it comes out as a really fine powder. This is like step one. I don't have water in my office, so I'm just going to show you. Okay, so it is like a really fine powder. And this is a chemical exfoliant. So I would only use this maybe 2 times a week. If you have sensitive skin, I probably would not start with using it. I'm going to dump it out here. And how it works is you put a little bit of water in, it will turn into this really nice foam. You put it on your face, and there's natural enzymes in it, and it's going to loosen all the dead skin. You can leave it on for a few minutes, kind of let it dry and wash it off, and your face is going to be so smooth. If you find your makeup isn't going on smoothly, usually your makeup, you probably need to exfoliate your face. And exfoliate does not mean that you need to get like a real grainy scrub and scrub it in. A chemical exfoliant can be super gentle. That's what this is. And this protects your skin barrier, but still gets rid of the dead skin cells. Okay, then we're moving on to the Calming Balance Gel. This stuff has damask rose water in it. If you have any kind of redness, rosacea, irritation, or just like the feeling of having like a super nice calm skin barrier, this stuff is so good. They've done studies that literally there's nothing in this that you should be sensitive to. It is super cooling when you put it on. There's 24 karat gold flecks in there, which actually has like huge skin benefits. It helps your skin absorb the nutrients from your skincare, which is so cool. You rub that on, it feels so good. I love this stuff. If you have like a sunburn, put it in the fridge so it cools off and then rub it on your face. So good. And then the next thing we have is the Vietnam Oil Mist. How cute is this little bottle, right? Like when you're done with your Experience Kit, you just fill it up and you can use it for travel. It's so nice. They're so small, you can just throw it right on your carry-on. The Vietnam Oil Mist, I use it every day before my makeup. It has a water and oil component, which is so important because we need to moisturize and hydrate, which are two different things. The moisture the hydration is the water component, and we know our skin as we get older loses moisture, and then loses hydration, and then the moisturization is the oil component, and that seals in the hydration. So it is so nice. That is the next step. And then we're going to get to our flagship product, you could call it. This is Boosie Boo. You guys have probably heard me talk about one of our incredible main ingredients, which is the giant AMPOULE. It's a plant. You may have heard of Centella asiatica. It's in a lot of skincare. It's great, but it's usually used in its dry form from Madagascar. So it is not nearly as potent as what's in this. Ramon actually has a patented plant. We have 13 patents, but one of them is a patented plant called the giant AMPOULE. So really quickly here, because I think it's so cool, what it is there's a little Centella asiatica that's been used in skincare for years for anti-aging, anti-inflammation, all this stuff. They took the little plant and then they used Jeju lava water from the Hasalum, maybe, volcano, anyways, in South Korea, watered this little plant. It grew like 3 to 4 times bigger, like so the size of my hand instead of like a little cilantro, and it was like super powered with all these like antioxidant and anti-aging benefits. And so they patented that, and that's what's in these two products. It's also in other ones, but highest concentration in these two. So how it works is you use your booster first, you spray it on. So good. So good. I don't use the whole line in the morning. I use the whole line at nighttime. But in the morning, when I get out of the shower, I use these two products, and then I use my Viatin oil mist before I put my makeup on. And of course, my little balm that I was just using on my lips when we started, because I use it on everything. So good. It's like the hot sauce. I use this stuff on everything. It's so good. So, okay, you put your booster on. I digress. And then you come to the serum. Okay, this is going to firm, tighten, brighten. And I love that this company isn't about spot treating. It's not about looking and being like, I got melasma there. What do we have to put just on that spot? No, this is a very holistic approach to skincare. The company, their kind of main pillars of the whole company is every product has to be safe and it has to be efficacious. It has to work. If it doesn't work, if it's not safe, and they do tons of studies and collaborating with universities, and they have even their own test labs. If it's not either of those, it will not be on the website or sold by them. The founder is very committed to making sure everything is very safe. There's nothing I'm putting on my face that I couldn't use on my daughter. Okay, and then after we use that serum, we go back to the booster. Boo-see boo. Booster, serum, booster. Okay, you spray it on. You do your neck too if you want. I'm just not going to because I don't want my shirt soaking wet right now. And you just let that dry. And I love doing this at nighttime. Like, you guys, I was a Dove soap girl. And I tried lots of different lines, spent way too much money for my skincare to go to the skincare graveyard without finding anything that I actually saw results and that I continued using. Except for this line. I've been using it since May and I absolutely love it. And what was I gonna say? So yeah, and for me, I for sure noticed my dark under eyes have gotten lighter. My melasma spots, this one has definitely gotten lighter. My skin tone has just evened out. I've definitely gotten firmer right here. Even though I put on some weight since I got back from Mexico in April, it's certainly like I feel like my skin is much firmer in this area. And the fine lines around my eyes have really gone down. Oh, and the whiteheads or melia or whatever that I always had right here are almost gone. I don't know, it's crazy. The Koreans know their skincare. That's all I know. I trust them because it works. And then lastly, we're gonna use active cream. This stuff is like the golden ticket. They have sold 35 million bottles of this in 4 years in South Korea in a population of 50 million people. 35 million. Like if we sold 1 million of something, that would be like a huge deal. They love this stuff because it works. It's so nice. It's not oily. It also has that giant AMPOULE in it. And it is going to give you intense moisture. and just doing this ritual. They call it a ritual because it's more of like taking care of yourself, not like an obligation, but more of like something that we actually want to do, is to take care of our skin, take care of ourselves. And just putting it on is like an experience in itself. I know it sounds crazy, but believe me, I just like stand at my bathroom, especially using that oil cleanser, and I just like, it smells good. There's not a scent in it, but just the smell of the product smells good. And I just stand there and I rub and just take like a minute for myself. Maybe it sounds crazy, but I'm a mom of 3 little ones. And I'm like, you know what? If I can spend 4 minutes at the end of the day and just do some self-care, do my face, it feels so, so good. And then when you see the results of using it consistently, you're like, now it's really worth it, right? So that is, oh, sorry, there is one more thing that I did not have because it comes with a little BB cream. I don't know where the little fellow went. I had it. I went to a trade show last week, in my first trade show. It was a lot of fun, but I had it and it walked away. So not sure where it is, but a BB cream also comes with it. I'll show you the color. So if you're familiar with Saint, I would say that this would be no darker than an amber. I'll show you a little bit just on my skin right now. It's super light, but it's like full of all the good skincare ingredients just to even out your skin tone. I'd be okay to wear it now, but in the summer I was too dark for it. And because this is all coming straight from South Korea, that's the only color they have right now. But we are getting color cosmetics, aka makeup, next year, so I'm super excited. I like good, easy makeup, but I also like it to be good for me. And I know that this company will not cut any corners to making sure it is the best quality possible. Okay, so that is my Dermatology EX line. Then the other line is the InCellDerm RAD100 line. Okay, so this is for somebody who has been using the water-based, the Dermatology EX line for a while, and you're like, hey, I'm ready to go for the heavy hitters and like take it up a notch. This is next up for you. And like I said, it also comes with these two. Okay, it also comes with your snow enzyme and your Viatone oil mist, but we already went over those, so I'm just gonna focus on these 3. So this line is so cool. So Ramon has a technology, and okay, sorry to fill you with big words, but it's called nanoliposome technology. So what that means, this is called the RAD100 because 100% of these ingredients have gone through a microfluidizer process, meaning they're tiny, tiny little molecules that when you put them on, all of the ingredient goes into your skin. It doesn't absorb off, it doesn't evaporate. Everything that you put onto your skin is going to go deeper than your epidermis. It's going to go into your dermis and deeper, which is so cool and is in no other skincare. They do use it in some pharmaceutical, like drugs and stuff like that, but usually it's one ingredient. It's not 100%. So this took a lot of research, a lot of time, a lot of money to get that technology. So this stuff is pretty special. So we have the toner, the microfluidizer essential toner, which you just put on your hand. I already have skincare, so I don't want to put it on, but this is oil. So you put it on your hand, you put it all over. It's so lovely. And then probably my very favorite is the AMPOULE. This stuff is like, first of all, look at these bottles. How stinking cute. It's like a little dropper. It is like putting super potent silk on your skin, and it is going to just reduce the fine lines. It's going to really target any darkness areas because it goes so deep. You know, the melatonin overproduction and stuff, it's going to slow it down. It speeds up your skin cycle turnover. So much amazing stuff. And then we finally have our microfluidizer cream, or a RAD100 cream. So that is kind of the line. If I see a lady and she comes to me and says, you know what, I've been using good skincare for years, but I haven't been seeing the results I want. I need something that's going to really give it to me. I'd be like, let's go with this. If I have somebody that's like 30 and is like, I want to try Korean skincare, I'm like, the Dermatology EX is for you. If you're in between there, I would still say the Dermatology EX because this is very rich and very potent. And you can always move up to this. Lots of ladies use this at nighttime because it's oil-based. So we know everything is going to go into our skin, but it just gives it more time sleeping. And then they use the Dermatology EX during the day. So I've also been telling my customers, if you have the Dermatology EX and you're like, I wouldn't mind trying the RAD100 to see the difference and see if I want to implement it at nighttime, this is a great way, because for $139 Canadian, $100 American, you can try the products out and see if it's worth adding to your ritual. But let me tell you guys, you will not be disappointed. I did hear that they're supposed to be on the site for good now, but I did hear there's a bit of a shortage. So if you're interested, let me know. How long do you have to wait to put each product on your face? These two, I would let them dry. The booster, the Boosty Boo, I would let it dry. I usually am like getting ready for bed, like brushing my teeth, doing all that stuff while I do it. If it's like a little bit, and I noticed like when I first started using this, my skin, it was like, took longer than now when I put it on, it absorbs it pretty quick because I think it's getting used to all that moisture. So I wouldn't say like an exact time, but you'll be able to tell. Like when I spray this on, it's almost tacky, it's good to go. I just don't want it like soaking wet or anything like that. Let me know if you have other questions. Thank you. Anyways, and also, because I want to, anybody that does order one of these kits before the end of the month is going to receive a little thank you gift from me. So I want you guys to all try them out. They are amazing. And I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Send me a message anytime. And you can always comment skincare to get to my skincare site. And it has a quiz. Well, I can't think of the word. It has a quiz on there that you can go through and see which line is recommended for you. But like I said, usually we start with the Dermatology EX unless your skin does not break out. It's a lot more mature. And you're ready for that oil-based powerhouse trio. Okay, you guys, thanks so much. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.